sliding away. You know the
Whoa, yeah, that's a look at what you don't want to do on icy roads. That car spun out of control in Texarkana during the icy weather earlier this week. Okay, we don't want to call this a crash course, but with more snow on the way, we've got possible freezing rain tomorrow. Doug Shupe from AAA joins us with some driving tips when it comes to the winter weather. Thank you for being here, first of all.
Thanks for having me.
We're hearing a lot of different things. A lot of people have their theories on what works and what doesn't. Here's one I heard. Deflating your tires will help.
No, you actually want to inflate your tires to whatever your vehicle recommends, because you want that proper inflation according to the vehicle manufacturer, because you want that traction. So you definitely want to make sure you inflate your vehicle tires properly before we start seeing this stuff later on this afternoon.
What about those that have pickup trucks? Like, should they put more weight in the back of their truck? Like, I've heard some people will go and get a whole bunch of sandbags or something and stick it in the back of the truck. Does that help?
Yeah, we've heard that also, and you know that is one method that you can use, but the bottom line really is just slow down, regardless of whether you're in a vehicle, a car, or a truck. Their chances of sliding are very possible if you are going too fast for the conditions on the roadway.
Okay, and driving in low gear, as we mentioned, probably not necessary.
I mean, it could work. You know, I mean, that is one thing that gets you to slow down, gets you to drive slower, and folks in the Northeast may actually use that as a method
if you have
to
a lot
prevent
of
it.
snow.
Right, if you have a lot of snow on the roadways. What we're expecting is, with the conditions that we're expecting, you just want to make sure you allow for plenty of time to get to your destination. You know, if it takes you 20 minutes to get to work,
so you need some planning.
double
so
it,
plan
yeah,
ahead.
40 minutes,
yeah,
exactly.
Okay. If you skid, now this is something that I always thought, I had heard before, if you're in your car and you start to slide this way, that you're supposed to turn into it, but you're saying no.
You want to actually continue to look and steer in the direction that you want that car to go.
So I want to go that way and not into the wall over here.
Right.
I need to start going that
Look
way.
where you want the car to go.
Okay.
Absolutely. Don't panic. Don't slam on the brakes.
That's
Make
easier
sure.
said than
Right.
done.
Yeah, it is. But you know, I mean, we've had enough practice this
Yeah,
week, right? So you just want to slow down. Don't panic. Remove your foot off of the accelerator and continue to look and steer where you want that vehicle to go.
What if I'm just stuck? I'm just sitting there and I am flat out stuck. And if I let my foot up, I'm going to slide. Or what if I'm just sitting there stuck?
You know,
Can't
it's
get
one
traction.
of those
What do you do?
situations where we encourage people to have a winter weather driving kit. You know, something as simple as, like Tim mentioned, kitty litter. Having that will give you some of the traction that you need. You want to have a snow shovel. You want to make sure that your vehicle is roadworthy for these winter type conditions. Make sure that you're cleaning off the headlights, the mirrors, so that you can see and be seen. Of course, there's always AAA emergency roadside service providers ready to help out when needed.
You know what I heard another good tip? A lot of people get snow or ice build up on top of their cars, and then they start driving in the morning, and your car starts to heat up, and it then winds up in the windshield of the car behind you, and that's not
actually
good, right?
a big potentially challenging situation once things start to thaw off. And you know those large commercial vehicles, you can see sheets of ice and stuff.
Yeah.
Be very careful, allow plenty of distance between you and other vehicles.
How much
even
distance
when thawing. Well, normal
should we be
following
going?
distance of like 3 to 4 seconds. You really want to increase to 8 to 10 seconds. Also, don't use that cruise control, because you want to get control of that vehicle the moment you take your foot off the accelerator. If you have the cruise control on, your vehicle's still going at the speed that you set it at.
Okay, and don't try to do wheelies or anything like that in
No,
parking lots,
no,
right? Keep cool.
No sudden maneuvers, you know,
we saw
like
these
that.
guys,
Exactly.
and this was in a mall parking lot where, you know.
They were having fun with it there, but you have to really
It can be
respect the weather
dangerous.
and be careful. No maneuvers that are sudden or unusual like that, because you will slip and slide.
Thank you so much. Be
Thank you,
safe out
Lauren.
there.
Yes, you
Appreciate
too.
it. And you can find a link to AAA at fox4news.com.